Making sure everybody is in. Just got one more thing to do. As soon as I figure out what. Okay. Mic check. Make sure y'all there, man. Is y'all there? Because if y'all there, we can get it on in. What's good, Nate? What's good, Nate? What up, nephew? How you doing, man? I see y'all just living your life. All right, here we go. Making sure we good. Everybody can hear me. We straight. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Good morning. Once again, we back. Another morning Mosley podcast and this thing. The show where we learned a little bit about ourselves through the BS things that celebrities do. And we have a little fun in between. I am comedian Chris Mosley. We're here every weekday morning. And if you can't catch it, don't worry. There'll be video highlights dropped on whatever page you're watching me on right now. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. We are live on the YouTube as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Let me just do one editing thing right here on my Facebook page. Because the Facebook page, for whatever reason, never wants everybody to see it. I always got to make it public. There it is. We up in here. Now, I start every show off with a morning stretch before we start getting to the fun stuff. All I do is just let y'all know something that's on my mind to get your mind ready for the day. Because I'm not trying to motivate you for your life. I'm not going to be in your life your whole life, maybe, but I'll be in your life today. So today's morning stretch it's not about having a lot of people around you. It's about having the right people around you. It's not about having the right things. It's not about having a lot of things. It's about having the right things. Some of y'all are still in love with I'm so deep. I got so many people in my clique and I got so many people in my phone. Well, a lot of those people are just waiting for you to fail. They're just waiting to spread your news to somebody else. A lot of those people are waiting for your downfall so they can take your place, all right? It's all about having the right people around you, okay? The right people will push you forward. The right people will check you when you need to be checked. The right people will sharpen that knife. You know, the whole iron sharpens iron mentality. So just make sure you always, I feel like around your birthday is a good time to do that. Like every year around your birthday is a good time to just reevaluate your circle and make sure that everybody around you is actually bettering you and that you actually are bettering them. Because if you holding someone stagnant, sometimes you might have to get away from them so that they can be a better version of them as well. So don't worry about having a lot of people around you. Worry about having the right people, all right? Cool, let's jump into this, man. Good morning, if you out there, what's up? He said, what's that orange juice? What up, bro? He said, bitch, what's that orange juice? Nah, a man mimosa. I don't know what a man mimosa is. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Regular mimosas do me just fine. Good morning, Gabby. Good morning, Guy. Gabby, we got a good show for you today, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. But some people, if it's your first time here, you might be wondering, like, is this even a show for me? Like, I might not know Chris Mosley, or I do, but I don't know if I mess with him like this. I don't know if this is the show for me. This is your show if your phone is always about to die. If your phone always, you look up like, bro, I swear to God, I just left the house at 80%. How I'm on 30 already. If your phone always about to die, bro, this is your show, because I don't know how my phone be making it through half the day. With all the things I put my phone through. This is your show if your kids don't play with half the things that you buy them after about a week. My daughters put me through this, and my oldest daughter 18, my other daughter 17. My oldest daughter wanted a podcast microphone for her birthday. I was like, oh, okay, cool. She filmed her first episode, like, I want to say a week ago. But I bought her the podcast mic 2 years ago, bro. I was just like, bro, like, I take it. I'm like my dad, bro. If I buy you something and I see it collecting dust in the corner, I'll take it back and use it for myself, man. If you don't really want it, if you was just saying something to be saying something. My son got 2 tubs of toys in his room right now and will come up to me and be like, Dad, I'm bored. Bored? You got $985.25 worth of toys in your room. Go play with that. So if your kids put you through that, this is the show for you, bro. This is your show if you want to break up with someone for something petty. Like, you don't really want to break up, but you think about it. Like leaving a swig of Kool-Aid in the refrigerator. That is one of my pet, like, bro, who couldn't just finish this off? Who was you saving this for? It's over. This your show if you ever got rejected by a girl, fellas. You out in the club and you tried to hop on a girl and it didn't work out. So you just hopped on her friend, like, immediately. Like, I see y'all do it. I don't have the confidence. I don't have the testicular fortitude to try and holler at a girl, and the moment she say no, just turn attention directly to the girl next to her that she's about to go home with. Like, yeah, so what's up with you? If you do that type of stuff, this is the show for you. We go ahead and drop into this, man. Let me check. Let me make sure I give all my good mornings back. Yeah, good morning, Janice. Janice back in this thing. Energy joined in here. What's up, everybody? Hello, Vicky. He loved Vicky. Oh, okay. What up, Vicky? He loved whoever he is. I'm sure he does. What's good, everybody? So, look, my first segment, like every morning, the celeb BS. Look. Disclaimer, I'm not the celebrity T dude. I'm not the dude that's finna break the news. Whatever I'm talking about, you can clearly go find on the Shade Room. You can go find on Hollywood Unlocked, TMZ, Random Timeline, something somebody else said. I just want to bring it here, and I wanted us to learn about each other while we talk about it. So the first thing is the Britney Spears dances with knives. First of all, if you have seen any internet, you know that Britney Spears has been a little cuckoo. And that's fine, right? It's her right to be, I guess. She had been under, conservativeship. I just learned that word this year. Because, her parents were controlling her money and controlling her every move. And now she's finally free. But now, I ain't gonna lie, since she's been free, we're starting to see why her parents had to control her every move. Because if this is what Britney had been on the whole time, we ain't need it. Somebody call her daddy and bring her back. All she be dancing in her panties online, and I'm like, don't you got children that got the internet? But whatever, everybody's just been letting her do her. But the other day she was dancing with like big butcher knives, just like all up in the screen. Like, yeah, look at this. She's looking like a bootleg Mortal Kombat character, and I just, I saw it. I shook my head. I said in my head, white people stuff, and I kept scrolling, right? Well, apparently, her fans and people was, we need to put a wealth check, a welfare, whatever, they called the police, and the cops came to check up on her. It was like, hey, look, we know we've been seeing you dance too, but now you dance with knives. Everything all right? Like, what the hell going on? And she came out with the video the next day talking about, oh, these are just prop knives. These knives aren't real. Here's my question, bro. Because she has to have friends, bro. Remember, the morning stretch tip of the day is to make sure you got the right people around you, right? So if you was a Britney Spears friend, if you had Britney Spears saved in your phone, like if it was Brit or B, like you homies with her, would you check this girl? Would you call her, hey, Brit, you have teenage boys that have access to the internet. Put some sweatpants. Don't be in your pants. Would you check a crazy friend? Would you check a crazy friend? Cause I'm not with it, man. I feel like I'm one of those friends. I feel like I'm one of those friends that I'll let you get away with so much publicly because it's your page, your life, whatever. But at the point where you doing it too much, like at the third week in a row that you are online dancing in your underwear and you're not even dancing good and you look like you had about 2 seconds of sleep, I'm just coming over. I'm just coming over unannounced, knock, knock. Hey, what up, Britt? What's going on? Hey, let me see your phone real quick. And I just start snatching stuff and logging you out of everything. And I change your password. I can't let you go out like that. Let me check the morning. What's up, y'all? Wayne say, if Brittany was my friend, I would definitely tell her to chill out. And that's all I'm saying. Good morning, Jacob. What up, everybody? What up, Big Chris? Yeah, like you have to. You have to. If I'm Britney Spears' friend, you owe it to her to at least try to sit her down. Like, I should make the news next. I should make the social media vlogs next for being the obsessive, Chris Mosley, friend of Britney, gets arrested for trying to hold Britney hostage for 2 days to get her mind right. Like, whatever pills you taking, we coming off of that. Whatever you been drinking, we gonna switch it up. Like, everything she doing, she need to just flip it and do the opposite. Janice said they were fake knives, but she does need some help. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's not too many people that had the idea to dance with fake knives. I mean, if Negroes had fake knives at the house, we probably would be making fake, murder videos, you know what I'm saying? Probably do like a little OJ impression. That stuff is kind of funny. But for me to be all up in the camera on live, like, nah, bro. Sit your... Some stuff... and black people, we know some stuff we chunk up as white people stuff. Other stuff we just chunk. This needs attention. She needs real friends. I just give her one hood black friend, bro. She ain't even gotta be hood. Yeah, she do. Yeah, just not like devalue hood, but just give her one black friend from the block for 24 hours, and her whole life will be 10 times better. What Wayne say? She looked like it was too much cocaine or not enough cocaine. Look, Wayne, here's the thing. I'm an entertainer, right? And I learned at the level I'm at, I'm nothing but about 2 to 3 degrees of separation. 2 to 3 minutes separation from seeing these people, from running into them, from crossing paths, or from knowing someone that they know that can change something in my career. Stuff like that, let's say this. 3 years ago, I'd have said something like that, right? I can't say that type of stuff now. I can let you say it, and I can repeat it, and I can be like, man, that's crazy. But, hey, I'm going to go ahead and risk it on that. Yeah, that looked like some coke stuff, bro. That looked like either the coke dealer was running late or he just left, right? Because the dancing with not, I just don't get it, man. Janice said, I'd take her phone and tell her to sit her ass down. I'm sorry, Janice. So, look, I can't curse the first half an hour of the show because my mama watches and my aunts and they're like pastors and, first ladies and stuff like that. But the moment this show hits 31 minutes, I turn the fuck up because my dad watches. And my dad's side of the family is, ain't that like that? Like, your dad's side of the family is always like the late night, dominoes on the table and dice in the corner family. Your mama's side of the family is always the sanctified, holier than thou. It's just funny. But yeah. We definitely got to learn to check Britney. More celeb BS. Krishan Rock. Now look, I literally wrote this subject down 3 shows ago. But every time it was time for me to do this topic, my gut told me to just move on and change my mind because I knew that there would be more Krishan Rock ratchet ghetto-ness to talk about. And I didn't want to talk about it more than one day. So I decided to wait and see how much BS her and Blueface would go through before I finally talked about it, all right? So now Krishan Rock, reality show star, she got one song, I don't know, had a baby by Blueface, which we shouldn't know who neither one of these Negroes are, bro. We shouldn't know who these... Blueface is not talented enough for me to talk about. And I know I said that 2 to 3 degrees separation. I don't care if I run into Blueface and he got a problem with what I said. I don't care. You can't affect my career and I can fight. So it doesn't matter. We shouldn't know about no Blueface, but we do. And the thing is... all right, so they had a baby together for whatever reason. She named the baby after herself because they broke up and he was still smashing his other baby mama publicly on IG Live. Like the dude has like so many live, almost sex tapes between both his baby mothers now. So to be petty, she had the baby without him on IG Live, right? Just let us all see. Like I know more about what her body looked like than the people that I should. You know what I mean? Like, She had the baby in front of thousands of strangers online. Named the baby after herself. Changed her mind and said, we going to get back together. We going to get back together. And she going to change the baby's name back to his name. And then somehow she got caught holding the baby in Walmart. Like she had those little backpack things. And the baby's head was like leaned back like this. Like he literally was on some Fat Joe stuff. He was just like, look, this. He was like this, fellas. Nobody in the grocery store said anything. Nobody checked her. Somebody filmed her as she did it. Someone in her entourage, so they was just filming her like, yeah, that's good. This is going to go viral. She had to apologize for that. Now that she found out that the little baby boy needs hernia surgery. Ain't took him back to have a hernia surgery, but they keep putting him on live. He was in the music studio with her while she was recording her mediocre music. Ain't been to the doctor to have his surgery. Blueface took a picture of the little boy's private parts and uploaded it online. He said, this don't look right. For some reason, he thought we wanted to see this. Look, bro. I say all this to say this. Once again, having the right people around you. Would you check a friend who has bad parenting skills? Now go ahead and start lying, ladies. Go ahead. Go ahead and start lying, ladies. Go ahead, jump in these comments and start lying. Would you check a friend for their bad parenting skills? Because I almost want a 100,000% guarantee that the fellas would, right? And there's something about women that makes me think you wouldn't. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me check in with my IG people. What's up? What up, y'all? What up? Hey, friend. What up, Ty? Chris, what's up? He said, for some reason, I thought you were preaching when I joined. Oh, it's coming. Pastor Mosley come at the end of every show. Trust me. What's good, everybody? What up? Would you check a friend that's got bad parenting skills? Would you check a friend who's got bad parenting skills? Wayne says, he said, we shouldn't know about Blueface at all. Bust Down Tatiana wasn't that good of a song to hear about them 5 years later. Yeah, man. Wayne says he would check. Wayne said he would check. See, most dudes, at least the men that I've seen in my life, right? If we see male or female, right? The dudes that I hang around with or that I associate myself with, when we see the homie like being a bad dad, when we see the homie like on some like, yo, like, what are you doing? Or don't, or treating their son or daughter a certain way. It's like instinct because in our head we already know, bro. If you look bad, you make us look bad. You get what I'm saying? Like we know a good dad, the energy of a good dad, the perception of a good dad spreads amongst all of us, right? The better off you are, the better I'll look as well. But if you out here doing bum stuff, hey yo, you gotta chill. But I mean, would you? Because here's the thing: if you check. And I know women are a little bit more sensitive to the motherhood stuff and all that jazz. Because even then, when Krishan's holding the baby and the baby was leaning back like this, Sexy Red jumped online and tried to defend her. Y'all got to give her some grace. She a new mom. New mom is not an excuse, bruh. Because a dad couldn't do that. We could be like, man, come on, man, I'm a new dad. I don't know how to beat her like that. We could never... Fathers are expected to be 100% the best dad in the world from the moment you find out the girl pregnant. From the moment a girl tell you, I'm pregnant, you the dad, you're expected to be this whole different person. Even if you had no personality traits of a good dad. Right? You had no personality trait. You was out there clubbing, kicking it, smashing a bunch of chicks every night, doing drugs, and you just so happen to not pull out in time. You're a father now. Like, now I gotta flip all this, like flipping a pillow. But mothers get to have a baby, hold the baby like they doing the reverse Michael Jackson. Nah, bruh. Nah. Like, we gotta let some. I'm just surprised that if Britney Spears, this just goes to show what kind of fans you got. Because if Britney Spears can dance with fake knives on a live video and her fans called the police to come check on her, but Krishan Rock can hold a baby and treat a baby and neglect a baby live in front of her fans and nobody called child services or nothing, or a doctor or nothing, I mean your fan base ain't nothing for real. Wayne say, let me as a new father do that, and women will say men are worthless. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like you have to understand that this is not right. This like I think we're so desensitized, bro. We're so desensitized by we see murder online now. We see violence. We see decapitations online. We see kids fight. We see people get hit by cars, shot. So now we see something that in 2006 would have had you in an uproar. We see a baby hold back doing a like a lowercase r like this, and you just like, oh well, you know, she's a new mom. Would you check ladies? Would you check your friend if she had bad parenting skills? And I don't even mean something as extreme as the child in danger, but just like talking to their kids some old kind of way, right? A 4-5-year-old child asking for juice, and she cursed them the hell out. Don't be no motherfucking juice. You don't need no motherfucking juice. You just had some motherfucking juice, yo. You're just like your daddy. I can't curse the first half hour to show y'all. My mama watching. But after 31 minutes, I turned up. All right? So, yeah, even when you comment, you can comment whatever you want, but if it's curse words, I'm not reading it. But come on, man. We got to do something about this. We need to pray for Krishan. We need to pray for... Nah, bro, I'm not wasting no prayers on Krishan, bro. I feel like God's voicemail is full of junk. I'm not wasting no prayers on no Krishan Rock, bro. Y'all was praying for her to leave Blueface before she even got pregnant. Y'all was praying for her before she got the 5th tattoo of this man's face on her. Y'all, it ain't working. Pray for the baby. Pray for Krishan Rock's baby. Janice says, honestly, I wouldn't check her, but I won't be friends with her anymore. See? You see that? Janice on Facebook say, I would not check her, but I just wouldn't be friends with her. Is that the right way to go about it? Now, I respect that, because I see that way more. I see a lot of women just decide, hey, you know what? I'm finna just duck out. I'm not even finna worry about it. Good morning, y'all. What up? Let me get my good morning shout outs real quick. Million Kelvin, Samuel, Dab Goody. I'm giving shout outs on IG, y'all. Just y'all profile names are so freaking creative. Like I'm sorry if I butchered any of that. But we live on everything. But yeah, man. Check your friends, ladies. Ladies, if you see bad parenting, check them. If your best friend is manipulating the dad with the kids, check them. If your best friend is treating the kids any old kind of way, check them. You might lose a friend. Here's the thing, Janice. If you was going to not be friends with her anyway, you might as well check her on your way out, because you're going to lose the friend anyway, right? That's nice. Janice say, only because people get so sensitive about their kids, they think you can't tell them anything, and so I leave it alone. I get it. People are very sensitive about their kids, especially mothers. But you got to be more sensitive about the kid. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they're sensitive about their kids. They're sensitive about their ego. They ain't got nothing to do with the kids. It's their ego. Because if it has something to do with the kids, then they'd want help. You know, I've been a parent longer than I've been an adult, bro. Any OG that had something to say to me about me being a dad, I would listen. Because I'm 16. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Help me. We're going to keep moving on, man. More celeb BS. Lizzo wants to dismiss the lawsuit. Y'all should already know what's going on with Lizzo. Lizzo's being sued by 3 of her background dancers and I think a couple other folks for body shaming, sexual harassment, and just a bad environment, right? Now, I ain't finna get into all of that. It's all alleged. Ain't none of it been proven. And to be real, they've shown clips of the same people that's suing her now, constantly returning back to work doing the reality shows, and during this whole time he's supposed to be getting sexually harassed and all that, but they keep returning to work, getting that paycheck. So I'm using that to ask you, would you deal with a toxic environment just to work next to a celebrity? Because here's the thing, we already deal with toxic environments at our regular schmegular this job ain't nothing jobs. So would you deal with toxicity to work next to a celeb that you liked, right? Clearly the girls were big. They wanted to work next to a big famous celebrity. All right, cool. That's what's up. But what celebrity is that? Now, if I would be in a toxic situation where, they said that Lizzo was like taking them to like clubs and parties and making them shove, I think it was like bananas in other girls' vaginas and all this other stuff. It just really sounded like more so of a good time that you maybe, didn't communicate that you wasn't down for that. You know what I mean? Like, what celebrity would you deal with the toxicity? If I'm gonna be real, if I'm working with male wise, if I'm working with, I can't think of too many dudes I deal with. If I'm working with Will Ferrell, I'll deal with some BS. If I'm working with Will Ferrell, I'll deal with some BS. Not sexual harassment. I'm not dealing with no sexual harassment for no dude. But if we talk about like a little bit of BS behind the scenes, like let's say Will Ferrell was an a-hole. Let's say Will Ferrell was how much time we got? We got 5 minutes so I can curse. Let's say Will Ferrell was an absolute a-hole behind the scenes. But I got to work with him and learn, pick his brain about the movies and the acting and I get to be, in the background of a couple of scenes. I can see and I'm getting a nice check. I can see me dealing with that for a minute. Because I'm one of them people that I'm going to turn an opportunity into some more stuff. I'm not going to sue you publicly because here's the thing. I'm not going to sue you publicly because once I do that, then my name is, Hollywood is trashed and nobody going to work with me because they know I'm willing to sue you if you don't treat me right. So, female. What woman would I work with that was toxic? That would be toxic. Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson, Ashanti. I'd work with them if they was on some BS. Michelle Obama. I'd work next to Michelle Obama if she was an absolute horror to work with behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like if the moment Michelle Obama got done doing the speech and she got off stage and I was like, "Good job, man! Shut the hell up! You're worth nothing." I can do that because it's easy for me. I'm a man, bro. We're trained to tune women out. Like it wouldn't be a big deal to work with most women that are toxic, or if she was being sexually harassed. Like, all right, cool. Every now and then, Michelle Obama grabs me by my genitals. Okay, cool. Whatever. I can deal with that. Like we as males, we're taught subconsciously to not pay attention to y'all. Let me see. Yo, my bad. Yo, so he say, I would, on IG, say, I would not deal with it. You wouldn't deal with it at all, bro? Not even for the fat check? What up, yo, so? Not even for the fat check? I'm talking about like you getting the most money you've ever gotten. Ever. Right? Like, whatever the most money you ever gotten at a regular job. Triple it. And you make that per quarter. You ain't dealing with it at all. It ain't not one celebrity that you can see yourself, at least, it ain't not one celebrity you can see yourself dealing with some toxic stuff, at least temporarily. Like I take working with Rihanna as a temp job on some toxic stuff. Because I feel like anything toxic dealing with Rihanna would be on some demon stuff. I don't know why. I have no proof of nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I just feel like if I was working with Rihanna and the environment was toxic, I feel like it would be like on some I feel like my spirit would be like, man, I don't know why. I just feel weird. Like I'm not dealing with that. But Carrie Hilson, I deal with some toxic work with Carrie Hilson because I mean she's not really doing too much right now anyway. So what is she? Not that she touring the world or nothing like that. Like was she mad at me because I didn't run your social media account as good? Like I can deal with that. I can deal with women toxic stuff because I'm a man. I could just like whatever, bro. I don't need it. But shout out to Lizzo, and I hope whatever's supposed to happen. I hope God's will is fulfilled. How about that? Because I hate when people are like, oh, I hope Lizzo makes it through this, or I hope the person getting sued makes it through this and they come out on top. We don't know if they should. We don't. Do I want to see a black woman go down? No. But she's getting sued by other black women. So it's kind of like, you just got to kind of sit back like, look, I don't know who lying on what or whatever, but I just hope that God's will. For those of you, I can feel free to take that in case you've ever been pressured to pick a side. I just want God's will to be fulfilled. I just pray that God's will is to be done. If it's meant to happen, whatever's supposed to happen for the greater good, I hope it happens. That's what you need to be on. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's the Morning Mosley podcast. We talk about a bunch of celebrity BS, and then we go into some real fun, all right? The next thing, the last celeb BS is Khloe Kardashian. I know, right? I know. I'm not trying to make this the Kardashian stuff. I know you get enough of these. What time is it? Oh, 5 more seconds and I can curse. 5 more seconds. All right. I know you're getting tired of these bitches. I know it. You can see these bitches anywhere else. I'm not making this about the Kardashians per se, but Khloe said something that was kind of profound. She admitted that she hated every day of her 30s. That's a lot of days. She admitted every day of her 30s due to her traumatic relationships. That's got to suck because I know that Lamar Odom still reminisces. How would you feel, bro? Lamar Odom be on podcasts like recently talking about how he loved Khloe more than he's ever loved anybody and how he wishes he could do things different and how, you know, if she gave me a chance, I know why. He out here publicly telling her, look, man, let's give it one more ride. And she just came out and said, man, I hated every day of my 30s because of him. Because of him and my other traumatic relationship. How would you feel as Lamar? Like, damn, like, you just going to do me like that? But that made me think, do you regret an entire relationship? We all know that the way we are now is because of every decision we've ever made, right? But do you regret a relationship? So many of y'all have relationships. So many of y'all have exes. You've been dumped. You've dumped others. You have anybody that you just flat out regret? Let me see. 1, 2. Count how many girlfriends I've had in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I ain't had 10, but you know, it's like somewhere between. I might look at some ex relationships and be like, man, I might regret some decisions I made in those relationships, or I might regret decisions I didn't make, or some things I may have allowed, or things that I might have done. But I don't regret the relationship at all because every relationship I've been in, when I came out on the other side, whatever change happened to me was definitely for the better. Whatever changed, regardless if it has something to do with my view on women or my view on myself or my view on my focus on my dreams and stuff like that, it was always an elevation. You get what I'm saying? Like I never was in a relationship and was like, oh, I just feel it's like, nah, by the time it was over, I could reflect back on it and be like, okay, yeah, there was a lot of good times. There was probably more bad times why it ended, but I can take from the good, I can learn from the bad and just move on. I don't regret none of them. I don't regret anything. I might regret some decisions I made when it comes to the relationship, but I don't necessarily regret the relationship itself. So for somebody to hate their whole 30s, bro, you hate your entire 30s because of your relationship, then you got to get out of that, man. So, I mean, if you ever regretted anything, any relationships, I kind of feel bad for you because it's like, dang, you regret a whole relationship? How long the relationship lasts? You ain't learned from it at all? It's deep. Let's keep it moving, man. The next segment in the Morning Mosley podcast is the Mosley. Look at this. Look at this. Mosley, look at this. This is when people send me like funny statuses and memes and stuff like that, and they want me to talk about it, give my opinion, and react to it. All right. So there was a video this dude sent me and it was about a kid The little kid here asked for some candy, and the mama was like, "No, you can't have no candy. You just had some." So he's a little kid, like a little 5-year-old boy, and he got mad, and he walked down the sidewalk, and he seen a bunch of cracks in the sidewalk. So he just started like stomping all on the cracks, he started stomping on the cracks, looking back at his mom, thinking that it was gonna break her back. So she was recording him laughing, like, "Oh, so you think that's gonna hurt me?" Which I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cute, funny, but a little scary. Like the fact that this kid, like that whole crack, step on a crack, break your mama back, stuff like that. When you were the age when you believed that, like you definitely did not. I was like, yo, I'm not. Now did I toe tap a crack here or there? Yeah, of course, just to see. I'm like, is this really real? But this dude was like stomping on it, like, I don't want you to walk. I want your spine gone. Have y'all ever done any wild stuff when you was a kid like that, like towards your parents? Like has your parent anger, has your anger towards your parents ever made you do some stupid stuff? Huh? Because I remember being super mad at my mom about something stupid, right? I forgot what it was. I just knew in my head, I'm about to run away. I'm about to run away. That's what I'm out of here. I'm gone. And I had a whole plan. I was gonna pack up like 3 pairs of clothes. You know what I'm saying? My favorite Ninja Turtle toy. You know what I mean? I took all the snacks, right? Because I need food. I need to live. I took all the snacks. I went in the refrigerator. I skipped past the water. I grabbed the juice, right? So I could have that sugar energy because I'm about to be out here on my own. And I waited till she left. So my mama left to like choir rehearsal or something like that. And I had a babysitter. Her name was Tanya. I'm still friends with her to this day. See, I grew up with her in church. Tanya was babysitting me or whatever, which is kind of weird because now that I think about it, I don't think Tanya's too much older than me now. But that was the days where all you had to be was like 2 years older than them. You qualified as a babysitter. But either way, Tanya was babysitting me. And I was like, all right, cool. Because Tanya was so busy playing my Sega that she wasn't paying attention. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm packing up my stuff. I'm like, man, my mama pissed me off. I'm getting the hell up out of here. And I got scared. And I walked halfway to the door and got to thinking like, oh, snap. Like, I grew up in the area called Castle Point. As soon as I grabbed the doorknob, all I heard was, bah, 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 bah. And I was like, you know what, maybe yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach her a lesson. So I wrote a note as if I ran away anyway. I put it on the living room table, and I went in my closet, and I put a bunch of clothes over me and stuff like that, and I just hid there. And I went to sleep. And I went to sleep for a long time. Like, I was knocked out. I woke up, it was like nighttime. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I came up out the closet, and I was like, yo, what the hell? And I saw my mama walk by. Oh, hey, how you doing? I was like, you ain't get my note? She's like, yeah, I got it. You ain't come looking for me? She was like, no. She's like, I figured wherever you was at, you'll be back. I was like, I didn't even go anywhere. It was stupid. That reminds me of that when I see the kid do that. I saw the Shade Room do something where somebody sent me a post for the Shade Room and said that what if the Shade Room gave like a bidding? Like you have to pick, you only get to pick one out of these 6 amazing choices, right? Follow me. You get to pick one of these 6 amazing choices. Good morning, y'all. What up, everybody? What up, IG? What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube? You get to pick one of these choices. Follow me and tell me which one you would pick. You get to shadow Jay-Z and Beyonce for a day. You get to swap phones with P. Diddy. You get to have a private concert with Drake and he brings 3 special guests. You get to take over the whole Kardashian clan social media accounts for 48 hours. You get 10 free mentorings from Steve Harvey. Or you get an all-expense paid shopping spree with Rihanna. Shadow Jay-Z and Beyonce. Swap phones with P. Diddy. Private concert with Drake. Take over the Kardashian social media. 10 mentorings with Steve Harvey. Or an all-expense paid shopping spree with Rihanna. Which one are you going with? I'm not going to lie to you. I don't give a damn about half of these choices. To be the most, for me as an entertainer, as someone that's trying to like break through the social media mode and the Hollywood mode and all that other stuff, the obvious choice for me is to take over the Kardashian social media accounts for 48 hours. If I got control of Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, all the other, if I got the Kardashian KK, if I got control of all of their stuff, then I can easily I can just plug myself. I can just plug my damn self. Like, hey y'all, I would just make a status in Kim Kardashian's thing, like, oh my God, like this Chris Mosley guy, so hot. You should check him out. Boom, 1,000,000 followers. I go to Courtney's. Oh my God, this guy is not on drugs like my ex Lamar. You should check him out. Boom, another 1,000,000. Here's the Chris Mosley challenge. Go like one of his videos and I'll give you some of my Kim Skims or whatever the hell 2 days of access to hundreds of millions of people directly. My boy Cash say, my brother say, Cash on Facebook say, Steve Harvey mentoring, hands down. You out of your damn mind. You out of your damn mind. This nigga said, stick on Facebook, Cash say, I'll take the Steve Harvey mentorings. For what? What this nigga? Cash, what is Steve Harvey gonna teach you, bruh? In 10 minutes. What he gonna teach you that you don't already know? Come on, bruh. I'm not taking no Steve Harvey mentoring. 10 free mentorings. Nah, bruh. A mentor could be some stuff. Out of the 10 things he mentored me about, 6 of those things I might already be aware about. Unless you finna mentor and then do something for me. Like, hey, I'll take 10 free productive actions towards your career from Steve Harvey. I'll take 10 free plugs, right? I'll take 10 free referrals. That's what I'll take. Hey, bro, I don't need you to, just point me in the direct, put me in front of the right. You ain't got a mentor. Shit, bro. Let me do, girl. You out of your mind, homie. And he said, I'll take the Steve Harvey mentorings. What would y'all pick, y'all? First of all, the shadowing Jay-Z and Beyonce for a day sounds like the most pointless waste of fucking time. Why the hell would I want to follow 2 people? Fan of them or not. I get to shadow you? Oh, and that's how they... So that means they don't get to talk to me. They don't have to acknowledge my presence. If that's the case, there's people shadowing them every day for their job, and we don't know about them. I'm good on that choice. Swapping phones with P. Diddy would be more so of a fun thing to do for like 10, 15 minutes, and then after that, I'd probably get a little bored. Right? Swapping phones with him would just mean like, okay, you get to know all my dirt, but I get to know all your. And the first thing I would do if I had P. Diddy's phone, I would just go straight to like anybody of high level importance that he texted, like some government folks. Is there any Illuminati shit? Like I'm going straight to the Illuminati group chat. Like, nigga, what's up? Where we at? What's happening? Where the next meeting at? What's going on? Like, after all that, because I don't think I would want to go through P. Diddy's phone photo gallery. I just got this feeling that there's stuff in there that would burn an image in my mind that I just don't want to see, right? But the text messages, I go straight to it. But after that, I get bored. A private concert with Drake means nothing to me. I've literally only been to 2 concerts in my entire life. One of the concerts I was working at. The other concert, don't judge me, was a free Bobby Valentino concert about 2-3 years ago, bruh. And it was fun because I needed, when you're in a relationship, right, you just gotta have quality time with each other, right? So we were just trying to have a good time with each other. We hadn't spent quality time with each other. So, okay, cool, free Bobby Valentino concert, let's go. But the concert itself was embarrassing. Like I had suffered from secondhand embarrassment, bro, and there's this part of the show, not to give away not to spoil Bobby Valentino's concert, but there's a part of his show where he takes a rose He takes a rose and he sniffs it, and you hear one of his classic songs playing in the background, and he takes the rose, bro, and he shoves the stem of the rose down his sweatpants. He takes the stem of the rose down his sweatpants, and he goes like, like as if the stem of the rose made him come on the stem. I don't know what it is, but when he did it, all the middle-aged women in this motherfucking concert lost their minds. They was like, and he did the little, and he threw the rose into the crowd, and I saw women of every color, creed, and size fight over this damn rose. I said, bro, if I ever do this shit, make me retire immediately. But yeah, so then that, and it was a Rick Ross concert back in the day. So concerts don't really, I don't really do it for me like that. So a private concert with Drake would seem a little too intimate for me. Like I would want thousands of people to be there. I don't want Drake just rapping to me. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want Drake just looking at me in my eyes as he raps. Nah, I'm good, bro. Look at everybody else. 10 free mentors, says Steve Harvey. I already told you that makes no sense. Big Chris says, I mentor Cash every day. I don't know what he's talking about. Exactly. Cash works with my pops. You ain't got to tell you. There you go. Talk to him. You ain't talking to no Steve Harvey 10 times. I'm not saying Steve Harvey can't teach somebody. I'm saying me. Like, I'd rather you mentor me in passing. Like, if I just so happen to run into you, like, oh, what up, man? Oh, let me drop this word for you. Let me drop some knowledge on you. All right, cool. What your ass say? Let me tell you something. Let me mentor you 10 times for free. No, I'm good, Steve. I'm good. Or an all-expense paid shopping spree with Rihanna. That would be my second choice. An all-expense paid thing with Rihanna. That would be my second choice because shopping spree, right? I mean, you know. I don't plan on, I'm not a woman. I'm not going to get pregnant. My body change. You know what I'm saying? I got to buy new clothes. No, I'm probably going to be around this size plus or minus 5 or 10 pounds for the rest of my life. So I would buy so many freaking shoes, shirts, pants. I'd buy little stuff like millions of pairs of socks and underwear. I never want to worry about drawers for the rest of my life if she going to pay for it. Now, moving on to the next Mosley. Look at this. We got a man sends $3,500 to his girlfriend for complaining about the fact that he wasn't where he said he was. So, yeah, there's a whole screenshot of a text message conversation, right? The girl says, where you at, Tony? And he's like, I'm at the studio, bitch. Chill out. And she, I guess, for whatever reason, he's sharing his location, which I think is the most creepiest, stalkerish shit ever, bro. I don't know. It ain't that I'm up to nothing or not. I just grew up in a generation where, like, when mugs ask me, hey, cut your location on, I be thinking creep. Like, some creep shit right now. Now, safety wise, if I'm going somewhere I ain't never been before, or I travel, so I travel and go perform. So if Miguel ever said, cut your location on just so I can, it's like, alright. But even then, I still gonna feel a little weird about it. It's like, I'm gonna be where I told you I'm at. Like, don't you want some type of mystery, right? Don't you want some type of excitement? Hey, I made it. Or if you don't hear from me for an hour, doesn't it add a little bit of spice to the relationship? But this dude cut the location on his phone, so I guess she saw that he wasn't at the studio. So she sent him a screenshot like, this don't look like no studio, Tony. So he sent her $3,500 through Apple Pay and said, yo, chill the fuck out. I'll call you later. Not gonna lie. The meme was like, ladies, how are you responding? Fellas, how are y'all responding as well? Right? If you seen that your girl was somewhere she wasn't supposed to be and she sent you $3,500, how much does it take for you to shut up? Is my question. How much would it take for you to shut your mouth, ladies? If you in a relationship with me and you say, what you doing? And I say, oh, I'm doing the morning show like I always do. I'm doing the morning show like I always do. You know what I'm saying? I'm live online. And you went on my social media page and you ain't see me go live anywhere. You're like, I don't see you, Chris. Chris, you not online. You not live. Where are you? What's going on? Your location say you, yeah. And I sent you $2,000 and say, yo, chill out. I'll talk to you later. Would you chill out? Is $2,000 enough for you to shut the hell up and leave me alone? What is your shut the hell up price? What is your peace price? What is your price for me to be like, hey, no matter what the subject is, no matter what it is, for you to just instantly be quiet about whatever it is you feeling, what is your price for that? What dollar amount is that? Be realistic. Be realistic. If a man could literally drop $5,000 on you in the middle of you bitching and complaining, could you shut up? I just feel like that $5,000. Agent Slim on IG say $200. $200 for them. It's funny. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Johnson. Oh, that's funny. Agent Slim say $200. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not a complainer anyway, right? Like I'm just a regular schmegular dude for the most part when it comes to. I feel like I'm an easy dude to be with relationship wise. But if I end up complaining about something, if I end up wanting more attention from you, if I catching you up on some BS, to be honest, if you pay for my haircut, I'd probably shut down. It wouldn't. I'm not a money dude. If you took away an expense from me, you get what I'm saying? Like I would probably like let it go. Like if in the middle of me, now I'm just saying, you said you was gonna be back from the club at 1:00, you got back at 3, so I know I be turning up, but it's like, damn, like how you gonna come back there? Like, you want your haircut? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. I'll take the haircut. Fuck it. I'll shut up. Now, here's the thing. You better not catch me complaining to you and I just got out the barbershop, because I don't know what you're going to do then. But ladies, what is your shut the hell up price? What is your shut the hell up price, ladies? If you are bitching and complaining to your man, what can he cash app you that'll immediately make you be quiet? And don't say nothing, don't say nothing unrealistic, like $100,000. If you give me $100,000, like, no, your emotions ain't worth no damn $100,000. What's a realistic? If a nigga drop $2,500 in your pocket, in your Apple Pay, in your Cash App, in your Zelle, cash, would you be quiet on no matter what it is you complaining about? What Mr. Sermon say? Yes, sir. I'm good with the 2,000. Good morning. She said, I'm good with the 2,000. So no matter what it is, Mr. Sermon, if you saying $2,000, Chris, you got home late from the club, $2,000. Shut the hell up. Like, as long as I don't be disrespectful with it. I ain't saying I'm gonna take $2,000 and smack you in the face with it. But if you just in the middle of business, you're gonna complain like, and you never really take out the trash, and you don't be washing dishes, and I just did that. And I'm just over here like, send 2,000. And after you gotta shut up. Who's this girl under your status is talking about you extra sexy? I just don't understand why these women are flirting with you. That $2,000. Ta-ding. Shut the hell up. What's your peace price, ladies? What is your peace price? What price can men pay to make you shut the hell up during any argument? That's funny. Because here's the thing. That might be a real thing. You might need to do some soul searching. For real. You might need to do some soul search and figure out, is there a number? Because no one's ever asked you that before, have they? Most men, we say, what I gotta do? What I gotta do to make you realize I love you? What if a dude say, yo, what I gotta pay you for you to shut the hell up when you want to start bitching and complaining? No man has ever asked you that ever. I'm asking you that right now. Figure out that number. And then what you do is you date men accordingly to that. Who can pay my peace price? Who can pay my peace price? If I'm turning up on you no matter what it is, and you can afford to drop $2,000 on me I will shut the fuck up. I promise you. Watch your dating circles and watch your standards, like the people you go after. Watch the type of dudes come at you like, oh yeah, that's all. Oh, I got 2 green. Mr. Sermon on YouTube says, I'm taking it, saying gratitude, baby. What you want to eat? Finally, somebody keeping it real in this thing. Keeping it real. Like I said, we live on all 3, man. We live on IG, we live on YouTube, we live on Facebook. I appreciate everybody. The show, we in the home stretch, man. The show almost over. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. But yeah, that piece price is, y'all might want to figure that out. Fellas, figure out your piece price as well. You know, we starting to come into our emotions a little bit in this generation. We starting to kind of express ourselves a little bit more, ain't we? And I'm not mad at that. I've been like that. I've been a sensitive little nigga. Like I'm waiting for y'all to catch up to me. I ain't never had a problem telling the girl that I'm with that I got a problem with something. Like, yo, hey, bro, hey, don't do that. Hey, that hurt me. Don't do that no more. I don't cry, but you know, my soul is crying a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, but what's your peace action, fellas? Because I know we don't expect women to give us money. So what's your peace action? What can a woman do to instantly make you shut the hell up no matter what argument it is? Don't say head. Because they already think that's that. They already think, ladies already feel like all I gotta do is just suck his dick a little bit and he'll shut the hell up. Nope. Maybe at one point you might have been able to get our parents, our dads with that, but you ain't getting me. I'm one of them dudes that I will gladly accept the head, and the moment you finish, before you even get a chance to get up off your knees, yeah, so what was that stuff you had said earlier? Because you had really hurt my feelings. I mean, no, what you did right there, that was cool, but that don't change the fact that I need me an apology. Like, I'm one of them. I ain't letting it go. Agent Slim said nothing. What up, Scoop? Good morning. Agent Slim said nothing. Damn, bro, it ain't nothing a woman can do to make you stop complaining right then and there. That's what's up. You got a heart. You strong. Big Chris say, it cost me. Big Chris on Facebook say, it cost me $105,000. Your mom's Mercedes. Woo, I don't even know. I don't want to know what you had to do. Big Chris, that's my dad. He say, your mama piece price was a Mercedes. I don't want to know what you had to do to apologize for that, because I hope I don't have to get to that level of apology, bro. Like where I gotta, it looks like I might as well go buy a Mercedes to get. I'm not fucking up at that level. I'm fucking up at like, if you buy a Mercedes as an apology, my level of fuck up is like, I might as well go put half a tank of gas in her car. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get her oil changed by Ricardo down the street. I'm not. Agent Slim on Instagram say, you know I'm a sports agent. They want to be around the status, so I just play the game accordingly. Well, yeah, that's true. When you got plugs like that, if anything, you could do something like that, Agent Slim. On Instagram, he said, I'm a sports agent, so I'm around famous millionaire niggas all day long. So, I mean, yeah. You can apologize by having them being around superstars. Like, hey, look, you want to meet Tom Brady, bitch? Look at that. It's Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady, shake her hand. I don't know. Well, we coming to the last few minutes of the show, man. And the last few minutes of the show, y'all already know, for those that have been here before, I have to bless this podcast. After all the fuckery and fun that we've just had, we got to cleanse it. We got to bless it with Social Media Church featuring Pastor Mosley. Give me 3 seconds. Yes. Pastor Mosley is in the building, and we will preach from the all-knowing, all-informational Social Media Bible. This is a real social media Bible that I have written and that one day I will publish. But for right now, we just gonna preach from it. I said one day I'm gonna publish. But for right now, we just gonna preach from it. Oh man, we don't say amen, we say oh man. Because oh man, Pastor Mosley about to go down in this motherfucker. Can I get a oh man? Oh man. Now today, we're gonna read from the book of manifestation. And the book of manifestation has a story. And this story is connected to one of the 13 social media commandments. And I'm going to let you know what that commandment is after I tell you the story. But this story is about Mario. Mario was a good man. It ain't too many of them. Mario was a good man. He went to work. He took care of his responsibilities. He did what he was supposed to do. At all times. Some of y'all don't hear that part here. At all times, Mario took care of business. Not some of the time, not a quarter of the time. At all times. Oh, man. Oh, man. Mario decided that he needed him a night out with the fellas. See, because when you're taking care of business, you don't see your homies all the time. See, some of you niggas got all day to kick it. Some of you niggas got all day to hang out. Some of you niggas got all day to go live. While some of us take care of business. So this guy decided to kick it with his friends after a while. And he decided to go out to the club. Mario hadn't been to the club in a long minute. But it's all good. Mario back out because he wanted to see if he still had it. He wanted to see if he could still hop down on these hoes. He wanted to see if he could still pull them like how he used to in his 20s. See, Mario was in his early 40s. Which we know the early 40s of 2023 ain't like the early 40s in 1993. This nigga still look young. He still had the young, vibrant energy of a young man. But while he was in the club, he noticed. The book tells us that Mario indeed still had it. He was out there motorboating. Mario was out there doing belly shots. Mario was getting lap dances. And not just your regular lap dance, but the lap dance where your homies hold you up and you just sit back like this. And the woman puts all that fine jiggly juiciness on your genitals. And you just like, hey, Mario was having him a good time. Mario had himself such a good time that he decided to put this good time in his stories. Some of y'all don't understand that joy and feeling. Sometimes when you're having such a great time with your friends, with these hoes, that you decide, I'm going to put this in my stories. He put it in his IG stories. He put the motorboat in his Facebook stories. He put the lap dance in his Snapchats. And he had a great time. His boy was hyping him up. Mario. He had such a great time. But then, the book tells us that he would go home to negative energy. It says that Mario wouldn't end the night the way it began. You see, because Mario had a wife. Mario had a rib. Mario had someone dedicated to spend the rest of their life just fucking him. And Mario had forgotten that while he had a good time, that it probably wasn't the best idea to upload this good time to your stories. His wife sat at home in her robe with that ugly face, with the bonnet on, not looking half as sexy as these hoes that was letting Mario motorboat, not having nowhere near as much fun as he was having these lap dances. The book tells us that his wife was bored. She was steaming with anger as she watched her husband have an amazing time while she sat at home with these badass kids. Ladies, how many times have you been the victim of letting your man have a little bit of fun and he go out and he don't have a little bit, but he have a lot of bit. And then he got the nerve to put that lot of bit of fun in all his stories. He making captions like, never been so happy. I needed this night. Stress-free, is me. And you sitting there like, what the hell am I doing here while you get to have such a great time? Mario had forgotten one of the social media commandments. Mario had forgotten to keep his house pure, to keep his house safe, to keep his spirit safe from the evil wrath of his pissed off wife. He forgot to do one of the commandments, which is, thou shalt not incriminate. Thou shalt not self-incriminate. It is social media commandment number 12. Fellas, you got to learn to have a good time and keep that good time just between you and whoever you having a good time with. The club videos is not for everybody. The great amazing time you having, regardless if you with someone or not, isn't for the world to see. Be caught up in the moment. Do what you got to do. But if you know someone going to be pissed off at what you doing, do not self-incriminate. If you're going to be out here having too much fun, if you're going to be out here breaking the law, if you're going to be out here doing anything that the government can use against you, the FBI can use against you, that your woman can use against you, do not self-incriminate. I need y'all to repeat after me. I want you to say, I will not, I shall not self-incriminate. I will not, I shall not self-incriminate. That concludes today's social media sermon, and that concludes this podcast. Hey! That was fun. The show is over, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We got some good engagement. We had some good folks came in here, checked it out. If it was your first time checking out the show, appreciate you. If you're coming back and you've been back multiple times, we really, really appreciate it. All right. Shameless plugs coming up every Tuesday in Mesa, Arizona. If you live in Arizona, I have a comedy show called the Everything But Cocaine Comedy Show, where we have comedy shows, we have games we play with the audience, and we have an open mic for our up-and-coming talent right after the show, okay? It's at the Social House, 1440 South Country Club. Make sure you get out here there. It's every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. We got $5 margaritas. We got Taco Tuesday. We got great food, great drink specials. The reason why I call it Everything But Cocaine is because you can do anything you want to do. You can laugh, you can drink, you can flirt, you can cheat on your main chick, you can cheat on your side chick, you can be faithful, you can pick up somebody else while you're there, you can smoke weed on the back patio. You just can't do cocaine there, that's all. That's the only thing we don't allow. Outside of that, like, share, all that good stuff. I'll be dropping video segments from this show as I do every day. Appreciate it. And, hey, figure out some way to be positive today. All right? And let's clock in. I know it's early, but it's time to get up and clock in. Cool? Cool.